good feeling stuff. You know what happens? You get more good feeling stuff, and it keeps rolling in and flowing as you keep on going in and going. And sometimes, here's the crazy part about that now. And sometimes, when it comes in a package. And you're saying, oh, hell no, there's no damn blessing in that. You gotta be kidding me. I'm supposed to find something good in that, what you're delivering me there? At 15 years old, I watched my father burn to death, so did the rest of my high school, and my baby sister, she was only 13, and my mama. And I just found out that people all around this country had heard about my story. And you know what? Staying in touch with that good vibration, that's why I'm up here in front of you guys and everybody else all around the nation, because I get on YouTube every day and I make videos to help empower. Every time that I'm here performing for you, I highly value all of the beautiful feedback that you keep giving me. But today I want to say, at your best, you are love. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. Should you ever feel me to wonder why, let me know, let you know. And I'm here to say that because that's what we are. We are love. Mixed together into physical lumps. And some of us love our lumps, and some of us love our bumps. And some of us are trying to line up with that thought every day. But I'll tell you what, it was really funny because I had some lumps and bumps that I wasn't so fond of. And when I fell in love with them, and then I fell in love with myself, and I got in vibration with all that good feeling stuff I was up here talking about the first time I talked to you guys. What happened was all of a sudden I went to studio one day, with one of my clients for years, and she said, Melinda, you know what? These pants are fitting me kind of loose. It's amazing the side effects of loving yourself and staying in that good feeling vibration about it. So, Misty sent me a video of Steve Harvey this morning. Good morning, Lee. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning. Who else did I say? Julie, and Misty, and I don't know who I'm missing, but y'all are here. My love, peace, and happiness tarot family. My true family. The family that resonates with me and understands the words that are coming out of my mouth. And so I watched the video. It was really interesting. If you go on YouTube and you look up Steve Harvey package from God, you'll find it. But I shared it on our Love, Peace, and Happiness tarot page on Facebook. It reminded me of my first open mic performance where I spoke of a package, and the package that I was delivered was beat up and tattered and bent up on the corners and dinged in, and it had fucking scuff marks on it, and it had a smudge of mud on it. I mean, it had somebody's lunch on it, because on its way to get to me, it got all messed up. But inside of my package, it was a big blessing. And the package was my father's suicide, you know. And now I have other ugly packages, like my sister. She is an ugly package. Excuse me, low source God. You know what I meant. That was a joke. But yes, and it was perfect that Misty sent me that message today, because having just recently relinquished my guardianship's rights to honor my divine self-worth, as well as allow the children to have their wishes, because they both started expressing a desire to go back with their mother. So rather than impede that and be the block, I opened it up and let it go and let it come through. So, I woke up to a message from the school saying that she was trying to move him out of school and stuff like that. And then a couple weeks ago, I had a client,
And this was the second incident when she was an hour and a half late, a nail client. And upon her being an hour and a half late, decided to disrespect me and throw $10 at me for wasting my time when it's a $35 fee. And she yelled and cursed at me. And I woke up to a text message from her apologizing and can she come back? And I said, no, I'm done. I'm done. You know, I got my blessings out of those packages. I'm good. And so there's packages there, and some of these packages are really ugly. Did you get your blessings out? Get your blessings out, and then once you get your blessings out, it's like nothing else to get. It's just like the party poppers. Once you pop them, it's kind of done. Once you got your blessings out of those packages, they ain't got nothing else to give you, so let them go. And that's kind of where I'm at in life, and I know I'm not the only one. There are a lot of people going through a lot of changes right now. We started with the word of clarity, negativity, which is interesting, because then we have at the bottom of the deck the unconditional love card, the candles of unconditional love. The candles of love, if one happens to burn out, don't worry, there's a bunch of them on standby. And they burn with the infinity symbol in their front. So that way, you know, it's going to continue. It's going to continue. And you don't, the cool part about those infinity candles is you don't even, it's like they're magical. You don't even have to light them up. They're going to light up. The next one will light up on its own if the one happens to burn all the way out. But those candles are very slow burning. Unconditional love candles burn out very slowly. It takes a long time for them to burn out. When you love someone unconditionally, you will put up with more negativity. So I feel that for somebody, like there's some negativity for you to process today through unconditional love. And whether that unconditional love is, I love you, but you stay the fuck over there on your part of town, and I'm going to stay the fuck over here on my part of town. Or the unconditional love is, yeah, I'm not going to block you from taking your son out of school, even though I really could, because the judge ain't signed nothing yet. The judge hasn't signed nothing. You know, that's all relative to what we're going to get back. So we cover it over with unconditional love, and we just say, okay, I'm blessed and safe and protected in my skin no matter where I stand, so I'm good. And that's what matters, is where you're at, because this is your life. Inevitably, this is your life. And so what works for you is what matters the most for you. It's not your job to make everything work for everyone around you. It is, in fact, their job to make everything work for them, and your job to be focused on what works for you. In fact, because we were all given our most valuable gift the moment we were born, and that is our physical life in these physical vessels. And the only one that you were responsible for is the one that you yourself were given. Now, we also got in the flashcards today, we got our beautiful slice of pie over there in the star as underlying support. So somebody, you finding out, you know, hey, my slice of pie is that I'm the star, that I'm a shining star, and that's my slice of pie. I know it's my slice of pie right now with you all. Y'all look at me and talk to me as I'm a shining star, but you guys are my slice of pie. So it's like a totally mutually beneficial relationship that we have going on here. The way you treat me and speak to me is a real blessing to me. Uh-oh, I hear a little bit. I'm also getting that your slice of pie with that star over there is blessed and safe and protected, and it's yours, and nobody can take it, nobody can cash it out, nobody can sign for it but you. Nobody. Sherry, my love. So Sherry sent her picture. Okay, so I have to tell you, now this is going to sound so ridiculous, and I don't know why it matters, but for some reason, when I saw Lee's name forever all this time that I've been reading cards for you, Lee, this is going to sound ridiculous, so please bear with me and don't get mad. I thought Lee was a white person. I don't know why. In my head, I saw you your name and I saw you as a white person, and then not that skin color matters. And then I get Sherry's picture, which, by the way, you all have very beautiful pictures. Thank you so much for letting me get an idea, because now when I reference your name, I can see you in my mind. And just like you can see me, you know. And Sherry, I thought you were black, and it's in fact reversed. So I kind of chuckled to myself. I was like, oh, Lay's black and Sherry's white. Okay, this is cool. You know, it doesn't matter. I don't care what ethnicity you are. See, the cool part about me is I don't think any race is superior than another, or any ethnicity is superior than another, because I'm mixed. And if the whole world was mixed, then we might be done with this whole racial superiority complexes that are out there existing. All I know is I love you all so much, and I asked you to send me some pictures so I could get a glimpse at you, and we have a beautiful family photo album started on facebook.com/LPH Tarot. And Nicole, you have a very beautiful picture in there, and I went ahead and posted my picture. Y'all already know who I am, but I felt like as the hostess of the photo album, I might put my picture in there too. So life is good. We're all blessed. We have people that resonate towards us spiritually, and so we're going to go ahead and run with it, okay? So our spiritual line of messaging today has the throat chakra, dedicated effort, take the lead, and teach. So what I'm getting here is there's somebody who's actually been trying to learn in your environment with this 8 of Pentacles here. There's somebody who's been working to learn some of the things that you know. And today, for you, is a day to be a leader and to speak. So today is an important day for you to speak out what you know that will benefit the other. There's someone in your environment that wants to learn something that you know. It's time for you to share what you have learned and take the lead and show them how to act. Show them what to do, or teach them, or speak, or something of that nature. And then to support this idea is the underlying support of the Hierophant, which says teach. And the reason why I know you're the teacher is because the second card I pull in each row for so long has been the external something or someone that influences. The external influence is dedicated effort. There's someone around you that is painting a picture, and they're going to come to you for some details, some clarity, some insight, some elaboration upon a point that has to do with what they're painting, what they're designing for their life. They happen to know this person who can elaborate, shine some light, share some wisdom, give some good words. And this is something they've been working on for a while. This has been a continual cycle for them. And they're like, okay, I'm ready to get out of this. How do I do this? And then the other part of this is there's great change involved here. Ooh, okay. And this is and the fingerprint of God is all over this. Let me just say that. The fingerprint of God is all over this. If you know about the Fibonacci sequence, give this video a thumbs up. If you know what the Fibonacci sequence is, give this video a thumbs up and give yourself a pat on the back right quick. Because some people don't, and I didn't know. I have this crazy idea that everybody else knows what's in my head, but then I realized, no, that's not true. They don't know until you share it. So, Fibonacci sequence is the mathematical numerical equivalency to the spiral that is found in all naturally occurring things, including your DNA, including plants and water, and everything that occurs naturally. There is a pattern to it. And if you think of a rose and the way the petals grow from the center out, or just varieties of different things, seashells, the conches, they spiral out. That pattern is present in all natural things, okay? Now, I bring it up because we have a 5, an 8, a 3, and a 5. The numerical equivalency for the Fibonacci sequence is 1, 1, 2, and then here we go, 3, 5, 8. And then, so we have 2 5s on the table, and 5s for me deal with change. It's the middle point where a profound change happens. So it's like the ending of one thing and the beginning of the next thing that is a shift. It's the chaos in the middle of the shift, and the chaos that comes with this shift from one extreme difference to the other. This is not the final ending where you have the full understanding and overstanding of a situation. In fact, it is the ending because it's time to switch it up. And it's an action that you're taking. You're creating the chaos. You're willing to throw everything into turmoil to make this change. And so this is the thing, it is where we're at spiritually. We have created some chaos in our life because we're making some changes. We're speaking out our truth. We're taking the lead. We're willing to be the teachers. And that's going to create some chaos. Some people aren't going to like what you have to say. But see, there's always that somebody that wants to learn, and they're in your environment. So always speak your truth. And today is a positive day. When you hear something and it doesn't resonate with you, don't just nod your head just to be in peace. Today is not the day to just nod your head and walk off quietly thinking, maybe I should have said something. No, today's the day to speak. We got the throat chakra, time to speak. Also, strong Taurus energy because Taurus rules the throat. And then we have the Hierophant here. For you all, there's a Taurus person that is in your environment, and they are going to have something important for you to say that's going to help stimulate you to take the lead. Maybe that Taurus person is me. Y'all know I'm a Taurus. Maybe this is talking about me sharing some information about my karmic lessons, and you're going to go ahead and take some of this stuff we're talking about on this channel that we share with one another and go take the lead in your life. Because this is about you taking a course of action deliberately, decisively, and of your own volition that comes from your spiritual blessings, that is spiritually driven. So let's look at finances real quick. Oh, also, and before I get through, this is probably you speaking out and teaching about negativity. This person, I feel, is wanting to understand some of how negativity works, and you can explain that in a loving way. And you're going to find that in this teaching this person about negativity, within that lies your slice of pie. And you're really good at it. And don't worry about what you're going to say, because God will give you the words to say. That divine part of yourself is going to speak right through your lips. All you got to do is be ready, purse them together, and then the next thing you know, open it up, and bam, here comes the words out your mouth. And you're like, wow, I just said that. That's really cool what I just said. You'll be like me, I've never put those words together in that way before, and here we are. And that was perfect. And then you'll be like me, looking for a piece of paper and write it down, or taking a note on your phone, or doing what you can to preserve what you just said because it was so magical. Lee says she needed to hear this. Lee, we all needed to hear this, baby. That's why it came out today the way that it did. And understand that when you all go out in the world and you speak to your families and your coworkers, man, Lee is all the way in the UK. Hello, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Because you know what? We're taking this love, peace, and happiness all around the world, baby. And we're going to share it. And whenever we got this stuff coming up on here on this channel, it's because this is what we needed to hear. This is affecting our lives on some level. Sherry says, I'm always the bomb. Girl, yes, because I'm the bomb, and we're going to explode this shit together. Our shrapnel is called love, peace, and happiness. Okay. Nancy, hey, welcome. Joy, yes ma'am, Joy is with us again. Joy. Okay, so y'all ready to get into this money? Let's get into this money. Money says you're moving on to bigger and better things, and you're feeling good. So your wish is right on the verge of manifestation. You're feeling really good. There is for someone a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or a business owner. Not necessarily having to be of that sign, but a business owner who's looking at you and noticing, taking notice of the work that you have done, of how your work is blessed and it is returning rewards for you. Because here you are the Knight of Wands in this case. So what I'm seeing is you are the Knight of Wands. You are either working on being that business owner or that charismatic performer. And whatever it is, there's somebody, oh shit, okay, 3 and 5 again. And 8, oh snap, I love it, guys. Look, 3 on the shirt, 5 on the hat, and the 8 of cups over there. Another 3, 5, 8. So we got 3, 5, 8, 3, 5, 8, 3, 5, 8. Life is great with 3, 5, 8. There's somebody that has more tenure, more financial prosperity, more years in the business, more knowledge about business, about finances, about your career. There's somebody with a greater level of accomplishment, achievement, or manifestation that's looking at you, and they're going to come in and they're going to bless you with this 2 of Cups here. This is actually probably going to tie into your romantic life with the 2 of Cups on the table. You can't deny that's a soulmate interaction. However, in finances, it doesn't have to tie into your romantic love life. This could be a soulmate that's meant to say something to you that's going to affect how you do business and make things more harmonious for you. And it comes in as a matter of a result of the inner harmony that you have attained between your divine masculine and your divine feminine, allowing you to be more humble, more meek, and more teachable. Not humble in that you downplay or down speak your abilities, your talents, and your benefits. However, this is more in a teachable manner. That 5 relating to the Hierophant as teach. The Hierophant is the 5, the teacher. And the King of Wands has the 5 on his hat. So he's thinking about teaching at all times. So I feel that if you have a person who's more skilled in business come around you today, they might have something important to say, because this is the external influence. The external influence is the King of Wands. Okay. And I do feel like you could be, okay, somebody going to be out in public and you're going to end up bumping into somebody who, while you're busy getting into your car, this person is going to spot you and they're going to have something to say. And it turns out something they say, the smallest little thing they say, is going to be a sign for you. A sign for you, a message for you, something very, very profound that they aren't even going to realize. Like, to them, it's just a small little statement. They don't really, I mean, it's a common nicety in their mind, the way they say it. They don't know that it's going to have an effect for you much more profound. It's just like last night, I was laying on the sofa and I had my little butt sitting up on my lap, and my daughter was on my right side and my best friend Kevin was on my left side. And I was halfway leaned up on Kevin. And they were listening to some sad-ass shit on the music on YouTube, on the TV. And I'm like, ugh, this sad music. And then it started, like, the chords and the music actually started making me sad. And I sat there and I had the thought to occur to myself that I'm starting to feel like a big ball of ugly emotion right now. A big ball of emotion. And, I say within 5 minutes, Kevin, I had to stop and stare at him like a deer in headlights when he said something about a big ball of emotion. And I didn't even tell him what he had said. And I don't think Kevin watches these videos. If you do watch these videos, you're going to have to say something to me. But I never heard of Kevin watching these videos. As far as I know, he's not really into the tarot. Anyways, he said the same statement that I had said, and that was a wink from God for me. That book, God Winks. When God winks at you. If any of y'all get that book, let me know, because I want to know that you got that book. But It's going to be something like that. They'll say something that they think is insignificant, but this is going to have a positive effect on you for your financial flow. Something they say is going to have a positive effect on you for your financial flow. Okay, so there's that. And be looking for that synchronicity where the smallest little thing that seems insignificant to the others is God speaking to you, saying, you are on your path. You are journeying well. Keep on following the guiding star. It's pulling you. You're doing beautifully. Keep going. Yes, okay? Now, in regards to our romantic love life, I see somebody feeling dejected, rejected, left out in the cold, focused on the past, feeling alone. And what happens in the external influence? There's somebody else who wants to come in and bless. There's somebody who wants to say something, do something, offer something that is going to be generous and appreciated. And when this person comes to you, it may be in the suit of this King of Wands. It may be. Doesn't have to be. It may also be an earth sign person. Doesn't have to be. But this person is going to come with the offer. They might say, hey, let me take you out to dinner. Hey, how about we have lunch? Hey, I got something for you. A little bit of something for you. And what are your best course of action? Take the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is yours, honey. You are the Wheel of Fortune. You're in the Wheel of Fortune. Take your Wheel of Fortune. Peer into that thing and see what it looks like in there. In other words, what they're offering is they're looking at being good fortune in your life. So look at the opportunity to accept, because there is a profitable, prosperous, romantic, loving, blessing opportunity in front of you of good fortune. What's the underlying support? Is this Two of Fire. It's this partnership, this working together to accomplish a goal, this journeying well, and hey, we're going the same direction. Can we journey well together for just a moment? Can we just journey well together for this moment? And it says take that opportunity. That it matters right now. That you should take the opportunity. Okay, so I'm going to play this video and I will be right back. I want y'all to watch this for just a moment.
It was very traumatic, I'll give you that. But it was one day that happened years ago and they're still reliving it today over and over. How many of us know somebody like that? How many of us used to be those people? Me! I used to be those people. So all I can do is just love them and know that one day they can figure it out. Just like one day I had to figure it out for myself. It's kind of to each his own on that, right? But how do you move on and make peace with the situation when it's somebody you love and somebody you care about? You just see that vision you have for them. And let that be the most important factor. And when they don't feel like being around, you let them go. You let them have their chance. You know what? I guess I'm talking from the place of having been one to empower some unpleasant behavior. And I did that by trying to help financially, by trying to help provide a place to live for a person who's very near and dear to my heart. And this person just didn't have that vision for themselves, and so even still today, they continue to disempower themselves and attribute their own being to what somebody else has control over them. And a lot of what has control over them is that day from way back then. I didn't know what I was going to talk about. If you've watched me up here before, you know I never really do. time I get up here, I hear nothing but words of gratefulness and gratitude from you. And so I keep coming back. I had been asked to feature, and I said, no, that's okay. And then the request came a little bit more personal. I'm not going to be able to take it. Can you take it? Sure, I'll take it. I stepped up to the plate, and I'm here. And I just wanted to bring you a little bit into my world, because this is the type of stuff that we talk about in my studio.
So it's interesting that this was the clip that I chose to share, because first off, I didn't know I was going to share a clip right now, but I needed to run and take care of something. Didn't want to leave y'all on silent. So that was the perfect thing for us to hear today. That was a perfect message for me to hear today. I want to say that for us, we are unlocking the wheel of fortune in our life. So we need to continue to take the lead in our life and understand that it's only our life that we have power over. We cannot pick up somebody out of their situation and say, hey, I like you over here better. Over here, it seems like you're more prosperous. It seems like you're healthier. It seems like you're better treated, and that shit don't matter. You make sure you put yourself in that place that's better. It's up to others to put themselves in the place that's better. If you have minor children, those ones, it's up to you to take care of. If there are minor children that, like me, you can't do nothing about, well, you have to trust them into God's hands, into the hands of this universe that is blessing everything. And if somebody had rescued me from my father and my mother because of the domestic violence or because of the drug usage or anything like that, guess what? I would not have, or I don't know, maybe God would have found another way to teach me. But it wouldn't have been the same power of the lessons that I received that I share with you here on this channel live all the time, that makes you all say, hey, that helped me. That made me start singing, everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me, 'cause everything is always working out for me. It was because I had to live my life. I had to unveil that box of whatever in the hell God sent with my name on it. But it did have my name on it. And because I was bold and brave enough to open the ugly box and investigate its contents, I found insight. I found experience, wisdom, knowledge, and the ability to apply all of it, discernment. And you can't pay for the life lessons that I have experienced. People do that all the time. They go to schools and they pay to learn how to deal with the mentality. But what I did was I saw my own negativity, and I got to give it up to my ex-husband. He was such a jerk. He would tell me anything in the coldest, most blunt way, but it was exactly what I needed. One day as I rose into a rage, he said, you're crazy. You need medication, like bipolar or something. You need to get some help. And right before I was getting ready to curse him out again, I said, hold on a minute. You might be onto something. This was in 2002. I went inside, saw a doctor, and for 2 months I took happy pills. I don't know what they were. But I had always, the news has already started coming out about how these things have negative effects on people. And I said, well, here's the thing. I know what I'm doing. I don't think I need a pill to control me. I think what I need to do is make different choices. So I quit taking the pills after 2 months. And I started making a new choice every time negative emotion would come up within me. And I just started practicing that. And it was hard at first. It was really, really, really hard. And sometimes, okay, yeah, so it's not hard no more. It's been, 15 years now? It's 2017, man. I started this in 2002. It's 2017. Okay, so it ain't so hard no more. But it was for a long time. It was for a long time to apply unconditional love over these situations. we can all make a better choice. We cannot save another from their life, but we can save ourselves from the strife of trying to fight somebody from doing what they are guided to do, because sometimes some of the ugly negative situations is where we find our pie. And so we can't stop them from living their life, so they can go on ahead and follow their guidance right up into their pie. What is the pie for them? So let's go ahead and get into our free card reading process. These are the numbers that y'all picked as winning guesses for today. I've already put numbers in here a few days ago, and then I lost a sheet. So I'm ready to get your free, your guesses for the free card reading for tomorrow. Number 11, number 29, number 10, number 19, number 33, and 21, and 31, and 44, and 47. That's it. So that makes 9 people's winnings possible for tomorrow, my lovely YouTube family. I'm going to set this up here like I always do. And now let's put your names out. If you want to win the free card pull, your chance is now. Put your name out. And when this list, we have 8 opportunities here. When it's full, I will reveal the number inside, and we'll know who won. Sherry and Misty and Alicia, Baby Blue and Pam and Joy, Faye Rose, and Sherry. Okay. All right. So this is what our list looks like for today. I don't know what number I wrote, so let's find out. Oh, number 3. Perfect to go with our 358 day. Number 3. So whatever is closest but not passing does not exist. So the closest number is number 7. Right here. That would be Sherry. Sherry, you win. All right. Yay, Sherry. Sherry, baby. Sherry, baby. Sherry. Okay. Let's see. Sherry, you know how this works. Your job is to focus on the situation at hand that you would like your best course of action in regards to. And my job is to see when God's going to pull that card out that's going to answer that. And then to deliver the message to you. I want to give a special shout out to Ari de Leo. I haven't seen your name on the channel. I don't know if you're with us today and I just missed you, but a special shout out to Ari de Leo, because first off, you're a Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot family member. And we were just connecting on some of his abilities, talents, and skills. And do you know, this man gave me a reading, and it was a beautiful reading, and it was so perfect. And it was, you know, right on all the heels of all this guardianship stuff and the changes. Okay, this is your message right here, Sherry. So I just want to give a special shout out for him. I really appreciate it. And tell you guys to check out some of his music on YouTube. He is on YouTube, and I really like his voice, and he's part of our family. So let's support our YouTube family. Okay, Sherry. Are you ready for this? Because I think I'm ready. Okay. Ooh, best course of action is the 5 of Swords. The best course of action is to allow your ideas to shift, is what I'm hearing. The best course of action is to be more in allowing than conflict, because there is a conflict, and if you can find, this is crazy, in this conflict there is great gain for you. This conflict is going to come together and make sense pretty soon. There's some sort of conflict there, and your best course of action is to deal with it, because in dealing with it, the loose ends are going to come together and they'll meet in the center, and you'll get a new point. Out of the chaos comes the beauty for you. Also, this card was named Defeat. I think they got that from the Thoth Tarot. I don't know. But you'll see there the words that I wrote down as my keywords: rendezvous and synchronicity. And that's what's going to happen in regards to this, whatever is this conflict. And this is not necessarily a physical conflict. This is more of conflicting thoughts and ideas. But you're going to have a rendezvous and a synchronicity that's going to help everything come together. So, we spoke earlier about something about being somewhere and somebody's going to say something. Ooh, and Sherry says with a Leo. So I don't know what that... She got something going on with the Leo, guys. So whatever that is, as it comes to a head, there's gain in it for you. So what I'm hearing is whatever this thing is that's going on with this Leo person, like you said, let it play out. Just hold yourself in your character, because it's working out gain for you. There is gain within this for you. And something is going to change. You're going to find out that as a matter of fact, on the other side of this, there's going to be appreciation. There is going to be gains. It's going to work out well for you, whatever this conflict is. So allow for the rendezvous, allow for the synchronicity, allow the situation to play its way out, going into it knowing that this too is working out a blessing for me. That anything that is perceived to be negativity, there's even a bigger blessing within it, because everything really is unconditional love. And there's my slice of pie within it. My slice of pie is in here. This is just the ugly packaging that it comes in. Okay. So don't be afraid to cut open the ugly packaging. Hello, Champagne. Welcome to the family. The ugly packaging that it comes in holds within a divine synchronicity that's going to change and shift some things in your life, Sherry. Okay? So go through it. You got everything you need to get to it. Okay? Woohoo! Yay! So there is your free card message for today, Sherry. Before I get out of here, I have this thing like, I have to make myself throw things away. But look at, these are all the stuff that I've saved, because I was throwing them all away, and then I just started sticking them in the same spot, and so they've kind of built up and acquired some. We've done a lot of free card pulls, guys, and some of you have won several free card pulls, so that's really cool. I don't know where you've been, Lakia, but I just saw your name on the sheet, and yeah, we love you. You gonna watch this video later. Kiana, Valerie, Bernice, Sari, we love you. Chris, we love you. Okay, so anyways. Juliet, we love you. Joanne, Laura. Okay, Emily. So, if you're new to the channel, make sure you tuned in, tapped in, turned on, which means you're subscribed. You tap the notification bell, and when the notifications come on, you go live with us. Because when we're live, you have a chance to be the winner of our free card pull. Every day somebody is getting a free card pull. And you all participate in that. We pick the number. I pick the number. Y'all guess the number. And then your names go on the list the next day. And it's all a magical rendezvous of exactly who it's supposed to come to. So if you're new to the channel, if it's your first time with this, Champagne, and whoever else is first time with this, if you tap the subscribe and tap the bell, that is the first steps to getting your free card pull. And I don't discriminate. If you've won before, you can win again. Sherry has, I don't know, Sherry, did you just win 2 days in a row, it seems like? Like, seriously, I'm just leaving this. God knows who needs the messages. And the cool part about it is the messages come in that bless everyone. Yes, Sherry just won 2 days in a row. So, and Lee says, Lee put Sherry's name on. You can put other people in the room name up on there. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful synchronicity that happens with the free card pull. But every day somebody's getting a reading. And every day the magic is happening. And I love you all more and more every day. You mean so much. Because I'm here with a purpose. And my purpose is to bring out of my life's tragedies a blessing. And so I'm doing that. And to deliver to this world everything that I have to offer, that only I can offer. To enhance life and uplift and empower. So that's what I'm doing. Her free readings are amazing, and her daily tarot readings have definitely helped me in more ways than I can say, says Joy. What sign is the most important? A great question from Fairuz. What sign is the most important? Your sun, moon, rising, he or she asks. I'm sorry, I don't know your gender. The truth is, it depends on what kind of question you have. If you're talking about romance, then you wouldn't even be so worried about your sun, moon, and rising. You'd be more worried about where your Venus is. In other words, what I'm trying to say to you, my dear Fairuz, beautiful lady, thank you so much. She says, I'm a she. Thank you, because your name is foreign and I don't know that name. So thank you so much, and thank you for understanding. The sign that's most important is all of them. Not one of them is more important than the other. They all touch on different aspects of your life. The sun sign is how the world sees you. Oh, her name Fairuz means turquoise in Arabic, she says. I like that. That's very beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. And I have a card in here that talks about turquoise, and it's coming to mind. So I think I'm going to find it and share it. It's a message. But what was I going to say? Oh, so your sun sign is how the world sees you. Your moon sign, in other words, what's visible, easily visible. Just like when things are in sunlight, you can see easily. Now, your moon sign, just like literally in moonlight, is what is hidden. So your moon is going to deal more with your inner emotions, your high priestess self, situations of your inner emotions, mysticism, your inner mind, sacred self. Your rising sign is how you present yourself to the world. And in presenting yourself to the world, your rising sign and your ascendant sign is the same. It's just a different term. But if you want to know about your romantic love life, then that's in your Gemini, your heart base. I'm sorry, that's in your Gemini. That's in your Venus. Where is Venus at? It has to do with heart-based situations. And there's a lot more, and a lot more for me to understand in those things, because I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like I know everything. I am a beginning to understand astrologer. I'm not as skilled as others, and that's okay. So yes, you should definitely, Miss Turquoise. I'm going to call you Miss Turquoise because I know I can say the word turquoise better. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, and I'm big on pronunciation. So definitely you want to know where all the different planets are in your life. And you can Google. I use Google. All my astrology knowledge is either from the tarot readers on these YouTube videos, and a lot of it is from Googling and reading and researching online and in books, because there's so much information out there. But what I do know is if you've got your birth date, your birth time, and your birth place, you want to know where all your charts are. So actually, when I pulled up my birth chart on my cell phone, I screenshotted my birth chart. So I have my birth chart there. And just one at a time, look up what is the placement of your Venus matter, you know, and little by little, you're going to discover a lot about yourself. It's really empowering. Turquoise, your name in this fairy dust, a turquoise crystal, is color blue. Its healing magic works on you, and you are a message for everyone in the Love, Peace, and Happiness family today. Turquoise crystal is color blue. Its healing magic works on you. Okay, so there's that. And that's just for everybody. And with all that being said and done, I want to share our magic song. This is another magic for us that we have to share. You know, we have our songs, our little chants, our affirmations in tune. And the one that I want to share with you now is abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Sing about how magical you are, because you are quite magical. Okay? With all of that being said and done, my website has more details. Should you desire to have a personal consultation with me, it doesn't matter what part of the world you're in. We can get that done. We do it all the time. Huh, Lee, don't we? All the way from the Las Vegas to the UK. We do it, don't we, Lee? Lee gets readings from me regularly. And they always work for her. That's why Lee keeps coming back for more. And there's several of you that get readings from me regularly. And I'm so grateful. And so my website with all the details is lphtarot.com. Yay, and I go to Virginia with joy. I go to Virginia with joy. We need a December read, Melinda. Actually, I posted the December readings already. Sherry's in Maine. So one last time, the website is lphtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Oh my God, in Morocco, we're worldwide, baby. I love you guys. Oh, Lee's talking about her personal December reading. Well, honey, I'm here, baby. Whenever you're ready, you know I got you. Yes, yes, yes. I love our worldwide reach, you know. I asked God a long time ago, how is this supposed to be possible? Just like I said in the video. And you all are a key element of how this is possible, okay? I love you so much. Be good to yourselves. And then let that radiate outward to everyone else, okay? So, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And, of course, me and mine. Until next time.